We did it.
Sorry about that. But hello, everybody.
Hooray!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode. Tech issues. Gotta
What's
love
life
'em.
without a little scuff?
Honestly, though, I am our dungeon master today. I am known as Loki or Irving. You can call me either or. Um, we're gonna go down the line, starting with our first character here. He's gonna introduce ourselves and our characters before we get started into our story. So,
Ooh. Uh, There's me.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'll be right back.
okay.
Uh, I'm Kai. I'll be playing Estrella Moonshadow, who's an astral elf fighter. Little bit about me. I'm a player and dungeon master for the last 20 odd years, and I've been playing D&D for a long time. I love everything about tabletop role playing games, and I have a wonderful cat named Earl Grey Mittens.
Love it. Love it. Next up, we have.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Michael. I will be playing the adorable Winslow Tumbletooth, who is a Bladesinger wizard with 1 level in Artificer. So 2 levels wizard, 1 level Artificer. A little bit about me. I've been playing some form of RPG since I could talk. Be it pretend with my friends or pretend with my family, it's always been something. And I am just overwhelmingly excited to be here playing with y'all.
Yay, Winslow.
Yay!
We're gonna then go over to.
I love how that's still the old, the old one.
You know,
But it looks great though.
Yeah, props to the computer that made that. Apparently, I just found that through Google image search.
look, sometimes they come up with some really nice stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, so if anyone's angry about that,
Look,
because I know some people who are really into art or kill the AI. I'm like, okay.
I get it. I get it. As an artist, I get it. But when it comes to a time crunch,
Okay. Anyway, my name is Robert. Um, I'm probably the old man of the group, but I've been playing D&D probably the least out of everybody. I've DM'd a few times, had more player characters. I will be playing Mr. Bone Jangles, who is a skeleton bard. He's a human revenant for character purposes. That's been flavored up a little bit more for the purposes of the fact that he's a skeleton. But yeah,
we love.
he plays the bongos.
He does.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my bongo. I gotta get my Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket ready.
Do it.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's over here now.
And we have one more member who is running a little late tonight. They had something come up they weren't expecting. They will be joining us. We will show off their character token anyway. Our lovely Bernie. So they will be joining us later on. But for now, we have one goal right now to answer the king's call.
There's music.
Sorry about that. We are going to move our.
Hey, I'm not a goofball. I'm super serial.
For some reason, Bernie. Okay, never mind. I got. Oh God, where are we?
All right, so
Big heckin' old city, man.
welcome to this. So you guys
Love 'em all.
are walking up to the castle gates. The party having come across each other on their paths to these tall castle walls.
Oh, do we need to explain like why we're all here?
Uh, you will. As
Okay.
you
Oh,
are
okay.
walking up to the castle gates, you are met with an elven man, who I shall.
Are we that icon there?
Yes, this is you guys right up
Okay.
here in the top with the walking symbol, right at
Yay.
the
Beautiful.
castle gates.
Okay.
I love how it's basically a "you are here" marker.
I
Pretty
mean,
much.
It's perfect.
Sometimes you really need that.
oh,
It's kind of awesome.
This man is standing in front of you. He's wearing all blue armor with silver lining on it. He has long white hair and a stern face. And he bows at you guys and waves at you to come to a carriage standing in front of him. I have been waiting for you all. Please, the king is waiting.
okay.
He's talking to us, right?
So,
I think so.
like, how does the king know who we are and what we look like?
I mean, he had runners come and find us.
You mean the owls?
Right, that.
Look. I'm the wrong person to ask about this. I'm a magical skeleton hobo. I'm amazed anyone even knows about me.
I'm kind of a bit of a recluse, so I'm very curious how this king knows about me.
Is he just
Mr. Elf.
people up off the street? What the hell?
The king.
It seems like.
Well,
Okay, there we go.
checking in. I'm
Hooray!
Oh. City of Nemea. Yeah.
Game of Thrones Santa Claus over here wants us to get on this fucking cart.
Is that who that is?
Yes.
That's what
I
I'm
thought you
calling
had a
it.
different window, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, this gentleman is waving you guys into a giant, very royal-looking carriage.
Oh,
All right, everybody. We gotta get in the carriage, because this is how these adventures
I'll
start.
hop up and I'll bow reverently and I'll say, "Thank you, sir. Can we know your name, sir?"
Yes. I am Iki.
You're
No,
icky?
you're not. You're nice.
Why, thank
You
you.
shouldn't
No,
call
no,
yourself
no.
icky. That's not good. I mean, I know you're
No.
old and everything, but you gotta know you're cool, right?
Guys, not icky.
Is why.
Icky.
Icky? Like a door?
That's his name. Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
It is Iki Nola.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me too. Kinda.
Type that in chat.
hope he's talking up.
What is my skeleton friend's name? What's going on down there?
Wait, what?
You say nefarious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting on the cart.
We're getting on the car. The adventure starts now, and we're going places.
I'll get on the
Just make
card.
sure your hair doesn't touch anything.
No, wait, wait,
Does my
it's
lance?
it's actually not flammable. It's just really warm.
Oh, okay.
It sucks in the summer though. Well, summer actually is great. I love the summer.
Does my lance fit inside this carriage, or do I have to like ride on the outside?
You can fit it on the inside. It is a very large carriage. Like it can
Okay.
probably seat a giant.
Damn.
Okay,
Wow.
that
Do we have
is
to be on the
impressive.
map, or we're just gonna be dragged along for a minute?
What was the question?
We are this guy here.
Yeah, I was saying, like, are we like? I was gonna say, we're on the map. We're just gonna assume that's all of us, and we're just gonna go for a ride.
Yes.
No. It's
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's the carriage. Okay.
Okay.
So, inside the carriage, yes, this carriage is large, and all of the seating, it's kind of like Velcro, so it's real nice, and it's teal colored.
Run it back.
Velcro?
Velcro?
What's that?
Yeah.
You know, when you rub your hand
Velvet.
against it. And it
Velvet.
yes,
I
velvet.
feel rough for this guy with fur. You know, a big old bushy tail just right off.
It's
Wrong
like
word there.
everybody gets out wins.
Does this feel familiar? Yes,
I'm so glad everyone
velvet.
else was with me on that.
You just
You didn't say something I was
attached
going
to the
to.
seat. You get the record scratch.
Hi, I'm Winslow. You might be wondering how I got here.
Yes, that's me.
Like, Winslow, we tried to pull you up, you're gonna lose some fur. And I'm sorry for that. But we gotta go.
Then the strength 20 fighter just grabs him and pulls.
And you hear the highest pitched screech of your life.
Fucking D&D. It's blue velvet, and
Okay.
in the middle.
Velvet? That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Buddy.
Look. I don't claim
I'm
to be
looking.
smart.
I like
No,
that
you-
type of cake.
You are well. There's something about cake.
Speaking
There's
of,
red velvet and blue velvet.
there is
Oh,
a pedestal in the middle of this carriage that has a lot of freshly baked goods. There's breads, muffins, cookies of a different assortments, chocolate chips, and glasses of water.
Is there blue velvet cake?
There sure is.
Hey! Get Santa, old man, Icky. Can we eat this? Can we have it?
Yes, you can. It is. He points his hand towards a little sign that sits on against the food that says, "Courtesy of the king."
That's very generous, but I can't eat anything. Literally.
What happens if you try? Does it like kind of fall through you?
Like, there's a part, like, he lifts up his head, and like, there's that part of the skull where it's like, where the jaw would be, where it connects to the back of your throat. Like, that's where it would just fall out from.
Or Bernie's grabbing a whole double handful of red velvet and just going to town.
It is very delicious. It is all freshly warmed and baked, and probably some of the best muffins and cookies and stuff you guys have ever had. And when you go to take a drink of the water, it is like crisp. This is delicious water, like it was carried down from the mountains in a little basket. This water is very delicious.
Is this what it's like to have money?
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't know, but I'll take it.
Like, we're not poor, but we don't have money like this. Holy wow.
No.
You guys have money?
Winslow.
But I don't. My parents do, and my teacher does. Wait, Winslow, you have money?
Some.
I have money.
You have money too? Oh. I'm the poor. My parents don't trust me with a lot of money. I get a small amount of allowance. I save up. I've saved up, and that's how I got my book and everything else. But I don't have a lot.
Meanwhile, Winslow's just
shit,
gonna
I
pour
should
every cookies like.
I just realized I should probably have my character shoot up. Whoops.
You guys,
Okay, once I win my first adventure, I'll have lots of money, and I'll take it home and I'll show my parents.
everybody, roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh, good thing I
First
just brought
check
it
of the
up.
night.
dude.
Now,
Should I roll one for my owl as well?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll let it roll too.
if I'm lower than my passive, can we use that?
Bam!
Doing all right.
Oh,
What
what's
the
your
fuck is this?
what's your passive?
Well, first let's roll that.
Oh,
It's,
passive
it's
perception?
lower than that, so we're running with that.
15 is a passive
Okay.
perception.
So
Mine
all
is
of you hear the snuffing and gruffing of dire wolves on the outside of the carriage.
that's
you
not good.
Are they
get the
pulling it?
sense that yes, they are pulling the carriages.
Bernie dives out of the back to the front and is just hard eyes looking at these things. He's like, Can I ride one? Can I jump on one, please?
Mickey bows his head. Yes, that is acceptable.
She leaps on one and does that full bear hug kind of thing, arms around as best she can. Cause she's probably smaller than this thing, but she's like,
Oh yeah, these things
Master-
are horse sizes.
There we go. I've upgraded.
Master lives in the village of
They
Big
are-
Wolf. Love them.
Giant white dire wolves. And their eyes, they very friendly. So when you jump on them, they kind of give a happy bark.
I am not going out there. They'll tell me to shreds.
Can I roll Animal Hand to see how much Bernie can work with them?
Yes.
Damn it. She's not great with it, but she does give.
Wow.
She gives warm hugs. That's the best she got.
Yeah, they sniff you a bit and they let you pet them, and they don't get any closer to you.
That's fine. Bernie's sad, but she's like, "This is close. This is good enough. This is good enough."
Now, please take your seats. The king is waiting.
Can I not stay up here?
That is acceptable.
Yes.
Do we have seatbelts?
No.
Oh.
That can't be safe.
Really
Just
good what I
the
said.
deadpan no.
Please hold tightly. The wolves get excited at times.
Bernie's like,
And he will... Really, Bernie will be the one who would see this. You see Iki wave his hands like he's snapping a whip at the dire wolves, but there's nothing there. And then the wolves kind of yelp out, and then they start running off into the city.
"Oh my God, we're gaming shit." Sorry, no.
Woohoo!
And Bernie, you're looking out from atop the direwolf, and the city is huge. It's probably several stories up above your head. You see people walking this way and that. You notice that they're all human. You don't notice really any other types of species here. And when you lock eyes with some of them, they all kind of give a questioning look as you walk by, as you're coming by on these direwolves, and some people are kind of confused.
This is amazing. It's not like this my city at all. Buildings are huge. The people are different. It's so cool. Guys, you have to come out. You gotta see this. You gotta look at this. It's so cool.
She's excitable.
Can we look out without leaving the fucking carriage?
Yeah, there's
We like
Okay, cool.
open a carton on the carriage or something.
yeah, there are windows to the carriage on either side of it, facing each side of the street, and there's seats right below them, so you could sit and look out the carriage as well.
I'm going to play into the brooding dragoon trope and stare out the window with a 1,000-yard stare.
Does your hair like cover your face and shadows the top of your eyes, so it's like we can't even tell what you're seeing?
Like, partway, yes.
We love an edgy queen.
I adore your character.
It's like she's just like thinking like deep in her mind right now, a whole bunch of like really edgy stuff. Like, this is where I start my journey.
No, she's more reliving memories of her past.
Oh,
Oh.
of course. Which
I can't wait.
Are you looking at any of the people?
Me? Yeah, sort of. I'm looking through them.
Okay. Roll me an
Is
insight
that right?
check.
No, just... Hey,
Insight.
Kai.
Oh, sweet, I took that as my floating proficiency. Yeah?
I need. Do you have like a full body picture of your character?
No.
Oh
Yes.
God.
You're staring out at the window. The dire wolves pulling you along, going a good pace where you're not feeling like you're rushing, but at a pace you know that these dire wolves are they're at a brisk walk, really brisk walk. And as you're looking through the people, you notice that a lot of them are staring at you in disgust. Like they
I get it.
Sweet.
I get it. I mean, I get it.
My purple skin is drawing attention. Perfect.
And you notice that some of them are also looking in Bernie's direction as well.
Okay. In a good way or a bad way?
The same way. There's disgusting looks on everybody.
Whoa! Everybody's racist.
Winslow's probably too short to be able to see out the window, so he's kind of like that kid in the back seat of the car at the beginning of a Pixar movie trope, just kind of like staring more at the sky than anything, nibbling on a cookie.
Oh, our poor
Feet
boy.
kind of dangling off the edge of the seat.
I love him so much. So, do you mention any of this to your party?
No.
All right. So you keep on trucking along. The buildings don't get any smaller. Everything here is very, very pristine. This is a place of money, and even the people who are, aren't looking at you with the kindest of eyes. They're all wearing the most expensive of robes, and there's paladins wearing the most expensive armor, scale mails, and on their capes you can see this symbol of an owl with a staff in its claws, which you see this same symbol on several of the embroidery in this carriage, which you can safely assume is the insignia of this castle.
Of this asshole.
Yes, of this asshole. Definitely that. Bernie, roll me in acrobatics.
Whoa! And she's just hanging on for dear life.
And Dire Wolf kind of looks up at you. Roll me another animal handling.
What the fuck?
Wow. Wowee.
The Dire Wolf still politely greets you, but
You're like, whoa, buddy, you
turns his
gotta
head
warn me
away.
before you do that. That was a little crazy.
I do apologize.
It's fine. They can do no wrong. Look at them. They're so sweet.
And he does a wave of his invisible whips, and they continue on. What do you guys do inside of the carriage when this happens? You feel a sudden jolt as the carriage comes to a halt.
Winslow will stand up on the seat, since he has to in order to be able to see through the window. Just kind of like look out curiously, still a cookie in hand.
How many cookies are you burning through?
Yes.
Yes.
So for some of these origin feats, they prerequisite level 4+. If that says that, I just flat out can't.
Yeah,
grab
those
it,
are
right?
those aren't the origin feats. The one that say origin. So.
Yeah,
Okay,
they gotta say it.
You just gave me. Okay, you gave me a list of origin feats, and it's all of the feats I'm seeing.
On the actual like feat section, it should say what it is. Let me see here.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at alert. It says origin feat right under it.
Okay, so yeah, it's a list of literally every feat, but they're not all origin feats. Okay, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
As
we were.
so, roll me an insight check as you're looking out the window.
That's the truth.
Are we gonna die? And by we, I mean all of you, because
Fuck you mean all of you?
I can't die. I'm
Can't
already dead.
die.
I mean, technically, neither can I. Wink and a nod.
As you look out the window after the cart comes to a full halt, you see many human characters just kind of staring at you guys. And with the 15, you get the sense that they don't want you here.
Huh.
And I'll just kind of like hop off the seat and kind of walk across the carriage to what's his name?
Iki.
Icky?
Iki.
Icky.
Like Icky?
And just kind of like tug on. I'm assuming he has some kind of cape or shoulder cape or something,
Yeah.
or tabard. So I just kind of give it like a tug and say,
Mr. Sir Iki, sir, why are they mad?
The city of Nemea has gone through many torments in the last 50 years when it comes to humans and Fae and the much. They do not.
I'm an undead.
Yes, unfortunately, you are included in this, as you are not human.
Oh.
Awkward.
No, I understand. Mitchum are a lot the same way. Only, well, try to be hospitable. But I understand.
They will not harm you, as you are the king's guests, and the king is the ruler who says all, and all must be.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I get
So
that.
that doesn't necessarily make me feel safe.
I get that, but they're gonna try and like hurt us. Like, what's going on here?
They will not. They will fear the king, as they always have.
Is that like a net? Is that like a net positive? That sounds kind of not great.
Sounds kind of menacing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Giant shrug, like, okay.
I'm gonna have another cookie.
Yes,
Winslow, can you
please.
throw me a cookie too?
Yeah, hold on, catch.
Oh fuck!
Roll me in acrobatics.
What am I rolling to throw it?
Oh boy. Roll me
Help.
a straight deck straight.
Oh,
A straight
jeez.
dex.
You got it.
Okay.
Can Bernie get
Okay.
above a
So
12?
Winslow throws it with grace. Cookie flies through the air, and Bernie, you go to catch it, and you just miss it, and it just lands in front of you on the direwolf. It doesn't fall off, so you still have the cookie.
Bernie's like hanging on by friends, like, I got it! I got it! A little bit of fur,
Bounce.
a little fur, but it's great.
Winslow, as you take the cookie, you notice that a never magically appears in its place.
Unlimited cookies.
I would love that if I still had a stomach.
Winslow's
No.
eyes are absolutely twinkling as he holds up another magic cookie and eats it with reverence.
Mr. Jangles, don't worry. We will get you a stomach. I don't know about the rest, but at least a stomach. Food is too good to pass up.
Where would I put it?
I don't know, the bag.
Just the dead
Everybody
silence
was like,
after where would I put it?
Everybody's just like, I don't know.
Okay, where are we walking?
You're still in the
Look.
carriage.
I don't think we've been kicked off yet.
No, you haven't been kicked off.
Adventures!
But Icky does
Adventure!
look down at you guys and go, please, take your seats. We wouldn't want an accident to occur as we are walking.
Driving, sitting. I've been sitting right here.
You are sitting. They are
Yes.
walking. He points towards the direwolves. And they look at you with happy faces.
No.
They're the goodest boys.
Hides behind the curtains.
Or girls. I'm not sure, actually.
And as everybody takes their seats, you watch as the elven man whips his hands again and continues trucking along. The view doesn't change much from the giant buildings and nasty looking humans until you come up to this giant fountain that has a statue in the center of it, which you can safely assume is the king. And to the right are giant gates that look a little bit more run down. And as you look inside, you can see that the terrain is much different. The houses are a little bit more beat up, and a couple of the people walking through you can see are elven children and adults. Just, they don't look hungry, but they do look miserable.
We found the pores.
Hey, Mr. Iggy. If we have kind of like infinite sweets, can we give them to them?
You can, but they already have all of the food they could need. All
I know,
food
but
here in Nemea is infinite, thanks to the goddess Akadi.
then why do they look just sad?
Maybe they don't like cookies.
That's not true. That's
Something
not
tells me
possible.
that they're not really treated too nicely by the other humans.
Yes.
What?
The humans here despise and hate Fae.
What?
It is
Why?
not a very kind place for them here.
Why would they hate Faye? What?
Well, you see, 32 years ago, a Phage soldier was killed during a training simulation. Back then, the human and Fae were integrated as one. And when this happened, the Fae blamed the humans for the death of their soldier, but the humans denied it. And a civil unrest occurred, and many people perished that day, as the Fae out had started a rebellion. It wasn't until Lord Gerard had come out and ordered the humans to back down, and the Fae also did, as they also respected our king. That was when it all stopped, and he split the humans and the Fae into two to keep this from happening again.
Well, yeah, well, the humans, I mean, they don't like us, but they're over there. Why do the Fae look like they're in a worse looking spot?
Well, you see how the humans are staring at you and I now.
Yeah.
Revenge. It is never a sweet thing, and it never dies. We must be off. And he'll whip his hands again and continue on turning away from the Fey Gates. And you guys are turning onto this very wide street leading up to even larger castle gates. There are leaves and bushes that decorate the top of the gates, and all of the flags have the same crest that was on the back of the capes of the soldiers you've seen, and on Iki's as well. The gates are bigger, even bigger than the ones that you guys crossed when you entered the city. And you can see there are more soldiers, paladins, and clerics. A couple of monks are stationed here keeping watch, and as you get closer to the gates, they open up to you guys by human hands. What are you guys feeling as you're coming up to these gates? These gates are huge. The castle itself is huge. You can almost not even see the ceiling, the roof of the castle.
Well, if I'm too poor to live here.
Bernie was a little uneasy after talking to Iki, but saying,
Who are we talking to?
Winslow and Estrella, how are you feeling as you're coming up to these large gates?
Not great.
Oh no.
Kind of mad about the whole elf situation. The whole face situation.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, seeing the excess that goes on towards the castle is like, wow, this guy's an asshole.
I like that energy.
And what about you, Winslow?
Michael, we can't hear you.
Did we
Are you
lose
muted?
Winslow? I can't believe the squirrel is dead.
I'll miss Winslow.
I miss him the most.
Well, I'm not gonna eat him.
We'll come back to Winslow's feelings.
Okay, I'll text Mike.
But
Just to
yeah,
see what's up.
you guys, the castle gates open up to you, and as you're crossing into the courtyard of the gates, on either side of you, you see even larger bushes, and you see Fae tending to them. And when they see you, they all wave and smile. And roll me insight checks, everybody.
Everybody.
Are they faking it?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yay, Bernie! Or
I'm good at
Brian!
Bernie
things.
gets a good roll finally.
Right?
Don't call me out like that.
Kai, is that your new insight roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure I didn't make you roll. I've been having you guys roll a lot of insights. All three. It's Mike.
I don't know where he
Excuse
is.
me.
Oh, there he is.
Are you there?
No? I texted him. I don't know what's going on.
I can't believe we lost our squirrel companion.
Alrighty. I didn't even throw a tree at him.
He was a little too squirrely, you know what I mean?
Today, the role of Mike will be played by the Endless Void.
The void to get you.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait till he comes back, looks like.
While we're waiting on Winslow, we're gonna go ahead and thank our sponsors for tonight.
Oh, shit.
Our
We got sponsors.
well, our very real, very
We get
absolute
money?
here sponsors. We are fighters. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Today we were sponsored by Factor. You ever get home after a long day at work or after a long workout or just wake up in late night and you just don't feel like cooking? Factor's got your back with these pre-proportioned, pre-put together meals. All you can do is like poke some holes in the plastic, stick it in the microwave, maybe hit about 2 to 3 minutes, and in minutes you'll have a delicious, nutritious meal. Factor lets you set up for all sorts of sites, keto, protein, dieting, all sorts of things. Just go to Factor's website, lock it in, pick the type of meals you want to have, and they'll get delivered directly to your house. And now today, if you put in code sponsor Progenitor War, you'll get 20% off your next order. Factor is one of the best things I've ever had, and they have complimentary juices. It's delicious things. In fact, it takes less than 2 minutes to drink one. In fact, I can drink one while waiting for my Factor meal to be microwaved, ready to go. Now I'm refreshed, I'm hydrated, ready to chow down. Remember, everybody, use code Progenitor War for 20% off your next order at #Factor.
God damn, are we actually sponsored by Factor? That sounded really fucking good.
A lot of people I watch have Factor sponsors right now, so I just co-opted it.
Okay. I was gonna be like, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Get your Winslow hero today by putting in "This is nuts."
I used to have a Rage Battle Legends spiel too, actually. I've done it for Raid, I've done it for Audible, and I've done it for Factor.
Jesus.
I had to put the music behind it. Give it that real touch, you know?
The best part is you just audio dub me when the 20% off change like 30% or 10%.
Oh my
We
God.
are fighters. Punch, 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 punch.
See, one of these days I'm gonna make one for fucking Lover's Lane. Not Lover's Lane. What's that other one that was a thing for a second?
I don't know.
There was a adult shop that was sponsoring people for a minute. I cannot for the life of me remember its name, but it was a wild one to hear every once in a while.
Well, I don't know where Mike went, but he'll come back when he does. Okay, so you guys are coming up to the gates, and more Fae. Huh?
It was Adam and Eve.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the one that sponsored Brandon Rogers.
It's like, what? I haven't been eating. But you guys are coming up to the castle gates, and
Mike says, "I'm here. Don't ask. It's fine."
oh, okay,
That's very suspicious, but okay.
all right. But you guys are coming up to the castle gates, and the flags are all of the same symbol that you've been seeing across the city so far, and the soldiers and paladins, they're all mixed of humans and fae. You see a couple of orcs at the castle gates. They are holding giant battle axes, and as you guys are coming to a halt up to the castle, they look down at you and greet you with a head nod as the carriage doors open automatically. And
Oh,
Wait, the carriage door open automatically?
yep,
Oh, it's gotta have they have to have like what is it? A court mage. Yeah, no, they have to have a court mage. Or maybe this place is just full of magic. How did that happen? I want to ask King so many questions. Give
And
me one
Iki
moment.
gets down from his seat and goes, "Please enter. The king awaits."
just
Go
picks
on,
up
man.
one
Just
blow
start.
and just walks with them.
I'm gonna mute for a second, but I am still here.
Okay.
Winslow is eating a cookie under Bone Jangles' arm.
Oh, jeez!
If you need to roll for me, Irving, roll for me. I'm away for a hot second.
Okie dokie. So, you guys are brought into the castle proper, and the inside of the castle is just as large as the outside of the castle is. There are stairways and walkways, and everything is in stone with pictures of the king and his family on all of the canvases. Everything is in blue, and everything has the flags of Akadi and the owl that you guys have been seeing. Up above, on the high ceiling, are windows with mosaics of Akadi, of different colors and assortments. And you can also get the sense that there's magic actually keeping this place so lit, as you're being guided through by the soldiers with their capes flowing behind them. What are you guys feeling as you're led through this very, very large castle? It is huge, and
What if the owl's the actual ruler of this place and the king's just a...
no, there's no vision here.
I can see Mike, I can see Bone Jangles, but I can't see anything else.
Oh no. This is how I will do this.
So we entered the infinite void. What is even this life? What is death?
I'm surprised Opera GX supports this.
Oh,
I see
no!
everything.
Here we are. Okay. And Winslow's owl. Man, he's really gonna like you. You've got an owl too. You can be owl buddies.
Yes. Yeah. How are you guys feeling as you're led through through the castle, and everybody kind of greets you as you're walking through it, and they give you like a little bow. And it is a mixture of fae and human alike here.
I think I'm way too dirty to be here.
No, you look great.
I found these clothes in the trash like a month ago. Someone more important to me, go ahead. I'm too scared.
Uh, Oh, Estrella's still not thrilled with things, but this is at least better than what she saw in the city. So she's just sort of processing all of that right now.
I love how the entire party was just like, we're just gonna stand in the doorway here. We're like,
So, Winslow, feeling like this is fairly typical for most cities, honestly, having done some traveling. Just kind of would take point and start walking up.
Okay, the scroll's going. The scroll's going. Got it. He takes off
And
one
he
boot
would
and wipes against
stop
his vest.
right
and
here
does the
at the
same with the
top
other
of
one.
the carpet,
Okay.
and he would bow reverently, removing his hat.
Bernie, we're gonna go up there, Bernie. Okay. I'm coming too. I'm coming too.
Walk up to the king. Several of the soldiers put their spears out, blocking you, and
Oh,
you,
oh.
you hear him say, "Our King Gerard Alexandre, seventh of his name, our holy liberator," and the king is this gentleman. He's staring at you all with a stern face and almost a hint of sadness. A gold crown sitting comfortably on his head. His sharp blue eyes were bloodshot, bags under his eyes, lips pulled into a single line. He was leaning forward with his face in his hands. And Our Lady Queen Penelope Alexandre, first of her name, most beautiful woman in the land. The queen sitting beside him has long blonde hair. Don't be rude. Long blonde curled hair, half resting, coughing when she says she's the prettiest person in the world.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Her hair
Sure.
resting over her shoulder. She wore a long blue dress, and her right leg was crossed over the other, her hands resting in her lap. She held just as stern a face as her husband. All of her features sharp, her eyes were brown. She had a very blank expression on her face, like it's. Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Yet another insight.
Yes.
That's painful. That's painful to watch.
Oh boy. Let me roll for Bernie real fast.
It was right there. I was denied.
It's okay, roll 20. You can take your time. It's not like this is.
It's okay, Rocky. You'll go when you feel like it.
Oh boy.
Hey,
First nat 20.
There we go. Bernie wins by accident.
All right, so Bernie notices the queen's facial expression is a hint of she's telling you guys this in like a hush whisper. She's like, "Hey, so she's not she doesn't look sad. She kind of looks more at peace than anything."
She's probably trying to keep up appearances. You know.
The king kind of
No,
looks
checks
up.
out, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. Why did you not inform me that our heroes had arrived? Several of the
It's okay, my
soldiers
liege.
bow.
You have a lot on your plate.
Oh, you're so kind. He walks up to you guys and he gives you a bow.
What? What?
What?
I'm not sure how this works, but I think you've got it backwards. Maybe. I've
You-
never been. I've never been near a king. Is that normal?
Oh, we're back. I'm so stressed.
Oh boy. You guys are currently in the castle, and the king is bowing to you.
Oh,
Is that
King's
normal?
behind us. We just got it. Why is he behind us?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
I'm very confused. Well, hello, Your Majesty. We came because you sent us letters about getting a job done, and we are here to get that job done. Can you give us more information than what we had in our letters? Because it's a little vague.
Something about a missing child?
A missing child.
Daughter.
Yes, my daughter. It's my son. No,
What?
Wait, what?
My son is missing.
I know gender is kind of a contract and fluid, but like I feel like you should know at least a little bit before they
Can I miss
disappeared.
I'm gonna miss that.
It was Henry, dear. The queen pipes up from the back. Yes. Oh, I haven't slept in 10 days.
Okay.
10 days.
Sir, that is dangerous for your health.
I need my son back. I don't know where he's been, and I'm so worried. He's to take the throne when I am to perish. He's next in line.
No offense, King. You don't look that old. I mean,
Then you have yourself a very important job in addition to being a king, don't you?
Please, I just need him found.
don't worry, Your Majesty. We're on the case.
And Winslow's going to take a bold move. He's going to actually like step up to the king and put his tiny little paw on his hand and say,
And you need to make sure you're alive when he gets here. You should rest so that you can receive him when we find him.
He gives you a nod, and he places his hand on yours. You're right. I should rest. I can't think straight and run the kingdom on no rest. Thank you. You are Winslow, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, I remember requesting for you. And you are Estrella.
Yes.
And you are Bernie. And Mr.
Australia, by the way.
Estrella.
Austria. How do I spell that?
ASTRAEA.
EA. Okay, there it is.
Oh,
there's no Y. Okay.
I'm in the top right under my settings. You can change it. Just so you know.
I know Bernie's no like for me. I'm like Bernie's in like her little journal. Like, all right, I'm writing things down, writing things down, writing things down. With her little fiery feather pen. And bone jangles because this is the world I live in.
Mr. Bojangles.
I'm still not even sure why I'm here. I mean, I'm a wandering skeleton that plays the bongo.
Yes, you cannot die, and my child loves music, you see. He would come to you, and he loves skeletons.
Okay, guy, I have memes I'm gonna make in Photoshop. I will do it later, but it's gonna be awful and fun at the same time.
Don't you dare! Based on what he said, don't you fucking.
No, it's not this. It's not this. It's a different joke, but like you gave me what I needed. Continue.
Okay, I guess, sure, but you have the squirrel, right? He's cute. Look at him, being all squirrely.
Hi.
Yes, and Winslow, I definitely had to request. Seeing his background, it was almost necessary. So I picked you all just to be on the safe side. Your particular skill sets would be perfect for finding my son. He looks over at the Fey soldiers to the left. As you guys are standing here and you see him looking off, you realize that the Fey and the humans are aligned, segregated on either side of him. And he, in particular, looks at those Fey soldiers and goes, I hate to say that I believe it was a Fae who had stolen him. There has been talks of an underground in the city, a Fae wanting to overthrow me for my decision 32 years ago. He takes a step back.
I mean, on our way up here, it seemed like a lot of human citizens didn't really like looking at us.
No, they hate Fae. I tried to stomp that out of them, but I couldn't. I didn't.
But they seem to fear you. Couldn't you just tell them to, like, hey, relax or something?
I tried. I told them that if they didn't, I would raise their taxes. That didn't work.
Whoa. They don't have taxes where I'm from. People don't like taxes.
I say we just got rid of the naysayers. Be rid of them immediately.
What do you mean by that?
We'll work on that.
Chat, what did he mean by that? Sorry.
That was the queen.
Gotta stop saying that.
Chet, what do you think about this racism?
Do you
Like, chat, what do he mean by get rid of them?
I don't suppose you happen to have a small picture of your son?
The queen looks at you and she smiles. Yes. And she walks off and goes into the bedroom.
Did we get his name? I'm gonna write it
Henry.
down.
Should we, like,
Henry. That's a good name for a future king.
should we, like, go after her? Is she okay?
Do you
It's a-
also happen to have a steward who is in charge of your son who happens to know his sort of goings-ons, like places he frequented and where he was last, where basically he was seen last?
Yes, that would be Lord Burrell. He's the butler who tends to my son and daughter.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Winslow, this
daughter?
may seem in
There's also a
bad
daughter.
taste, but I need you to roll with me.
Why?
How good is your nose?
Not better than yours.
Darn it. Okay, carry on.
We might have two bots in the
Anyways,
chat. Just letting you know.
Oh, really?
Oh, into the stream.
Go away, Bob.
Yeah.
Which one are bots?
The ones that say best viewers on the link.
Yeah.
Let me refresh. Irving, don't worry, I'll shoot them.
Anyways, would you also happen to have, what else? Well, we need to speak to the butler guy. And,
Where's my mod view? There it
it's
is.
probably all we need, at least to start.
Yes.
Probably some sort of official documentation that would, well, in addition to our unique appearances, grant us clearance to certain areas of the city.
Yes, of course. Anything you need.
There we go.
That's very much appreciated. Well, I promise to do everything I can, and I'm sure my compatriots will also help.
We sure will. We're gonna make sure we get this. We're gonna get them back, safe and sound. Isn't that right? We're like that thumbs up to Winslow and the sheriff, Astaria.
Is the plan.
The
Straight up,
queen
straight up.
comes to hand you this family photo, and you see this young man standing in the middle of it.
Oh, very
Oh, shit.
stern looking. Clearly takes it from his dad.
And he kind of does
Wow,
that
he was
whole
older than I was
elbow
expecting,
nudging
but
look.
okay.
Repeat that, Winslow.
Hmm?
Repeat that for me.
Winslow would look at it and say,
Oh, he's very stern looking. Clearly gets it from his dad.
and he does that whole like elbow nudgy thing towards the king, like it's a compliment sort of thing.
He gives a little chuckle. Thank you. I appreciate that. The
Well,
queen queen just
Wow.
shrugs and goes back to sit down.
Alright, so, I'll look back to my compatriots. Do we need anything else?
I think as long as we can like have a good starting point, we can find out what we need to do here.
I think the butler's our first stop.
Where is that steward guy? Fuck
He will be
me.
in the garden at this time with the princess.
And that's where we're gonna go.
Were the princess and her brother very close?
Oh yes, they were very, very close. They are almost inseparable. I'm a little surprised that this happened to her.
To him?
She's very traumatized, you see. She's never been this many days apart from her brother. And he starts crying again.
Well,
Wait. Do we have any more of those cookies from the carriage? Cookies usually make me feel better when I am not feeling that great.
oh, I got some.
Yeah.
And I just like, Winslow would have like hoarded a few from the carriage in his bag, and he'll totally pull like a chocolate chip one out and walk over and hand it up to him.
Here you go.
Oh, hey. He gives you a light smile and takes the cookie and takes a bite of it. Thank you.
Chocolate chip's my favorite.
They are delicious. The queen's recipe. I use
Oh, no wonder they're so good.
I use a little red pepper as a spice.
Ooh. Wait.
That's
Hey.
where the zest comes from.
Do you guys have like a court mage or something like that makes all like the stuff happen automatically?
Oh, that would actually be the queen.
You do magic. Wait, you do magic too?
I am one in the arts of the weave, yes.
Fascinating.
After we save Henry, can you show me some things?
Roll me a perception check.
Ah, shit.
Oh, by the way, that nat 20 in the chat right now, that was from me rolling for you.
I know, right? I heard that as I'm fighting for my life, and I'm like, well, thanks, Irving.
As you're fighting for your life.
So I'm doing a Street Fighter thing on top of playing right now, so I had to go mute, play my game, and then come back and try to get back into the plot. I was fighting for my life. Anyway, you said perception?
Yes.
I don't even need Irving. Look at that.
Still rolling high. The queen...
Is that you just...
The queen is not pleased with you speaking to her right now. She looks you dead up and down, and it's just almost so faint that you don't catch it. But you do see her give you this look of disgust when you say that.
Oh shit, bro! Damn, not that. Rent's like,
Yes.
I guess we'll find. Henry first, and then we can have a conversation about that.
She's very friendly.
Yeah.
Please, we would love to have our son back. It would put both
Don't
of
worry,
our
Majesty.
hearts at ease.
I mean, Majesty, we will find Henry for sure. Skibbity.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I was just.
All right.
But yes, the butler should be in the garden with the princess.
And we're going to the garden, everybody.
Bow reverently.
Thank you, my queen and queen. We'll do our best to find your son, forthwith.
Thank you.
And if you do happen to learn anything else that could aid us in our investigation, please do be sure to tell us as soon as you find it.
Of course.
Right, so, without further ado, shall we?
Let's
We don't
go.
know which way it is. Which way is it?
You know, Faith has
Yeah,
it already.
where are we going?
The king will wave his hand,
Oh.
and the soldier walks in front of the gates and stands at attention.
Oh, we go with that guy. Okay.
Very good. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Then we walk into the gray. Okay.
Wait, that's all right. Was that the steward that you had gave me a facial picture for a second?
Bernie.
Sorry, the steward was just looking at me for a while. I had to get rid of him.
My owl.
It's Winslow's though.
But that's Henry, the son.
Oh, that was the son. Okay,
Yeah, he's older than what I thought he was gonna be.
that's a child. I'm like, that is not a child.
Well, it's his child. Doesn't say it's a child.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's always his baby.
My baby boy.
So the soldier continues walking along, and the castle is huge. There are flags all over the place, and everything is decorated with statues of Akadi, the goddess, and the rugs are all silver and blue. There's windows. You guys walk past them overlooking the city. As you guys are, you don't even feel that you are very high up over the city, almost miles above the city right now. You can look out into the distance to see the mountains, and on the other side you can see the ocean. Ooh, excuse me. And in the mosaics that decorate the very top of the ceiling are colorful blends of the goddess Akadi with short hair and holding a staff in her hand, an owl just kind of outstretched over the other one.
I know back home. We used to follow a goddess too. She doesn't look like that though.
No, she does not.
Jerry beat Nab. That's crazy.
And so he continues leading you guys through, and you can walk near this little courtyard area, and you're now outside, and to the doors to your left, to your left, you see elven man kind of brushing about on his desk through papers. He's thin, and he's looks about, for an elf, he looks like he's an adult, like he's an elder adult. And that's
I keep running into all these old men with white hair and beards.
And
I like it.
he's got a satchel on his side, and he's rushing about. And
Welcome back to Dungeons and Daddies. Holy shit.
Not Dungeons and Daddies.
the soldier continues walking past him.
Where the fuck? God damn it, Bernie, keep up.
There you go.
I'm multitasking really hard.
You come across a lot of soldiers staring at you guys, and you can't really see any type of facial expression as they...
Irving, we're off map on the stream.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just
But yeah, none of the soldiers have any type of readable facial expression, but they are staring at you.
Or at least they're not angry at us.
Could be worse.
I mean, yeah, the people in the town really were hating on us.
I'm used to it.
The soldiers
It's okay.
stand to the side.
Oh my god, it's a fucking transparent PNG, bless you. God, it's huge. Sorry.
Garden, right?
Oh, we're going this way? Okay.
I had to zoom in. I am so zoomed out.
Ow, ow.
Goodness.
Ran into the pillar. Ow.
How do I...
Hooty hoot hoot hoot.
You
Oh, there we
guys
go.
walk to the giant greenhouse.
You get stuck on the pillar too?
I sure did.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I think it's something I did in the back end. But there is a giant greenhouse, doors, and you walk through the doors. They are unlocked.
I go in.
I mean, how do I proceed? Ah, we got there.
Whoa! Touch
Ooh,
Rosie, get dizzy.
Give me 1 second.
I like this room.
No.
Oh, look at that. An old elf man with white hair and a beard. Do I hear 5?
The king has a type.
Oh, hush.
What the fuck are these clouds? What the hell? What? I'm losing my mind. Irving, what is this?
Sorry.
Hello.
I recognize this music from somewhere. I can't quite place it though.
All right, Rob.
Um,
I need you to get. You know what? Bet we're gonna run with this. We're gonna run with this. It's gonna contribute to the ugliness of the whole composition. It
Yeah,
doesn't
go on.
matter.
What's going on?
No. You'll see in a second.
Okay.
So you guys open the doors through the into the garden, and it instantly feels like you guys are refreshed. You're getting senses of euphoria. I think that's the right word I'm trying to think here.
Euphoria.
Yeah, euphoria.
So
like very
like we're
you're
feeling
very
good,
happy.
good.
Yeah, you're feeling good
Ah,
as
yes.
you walk
Oh,
through.
Yeah, euphoria. Oh, we're
Well, I know what those clouds are.
Yeah, you feel good in here.
Or I'm gonna fuck around and just start saying chat with this character because one, it fits, but two, you keep
I
saying
thought
things
you
to me
were
like
going
that.
to. 'Cause
Yeah, like, chat, it feels great in here. It's crazy.
I thought that's the vibe you were going for with Bernie.
Who's chat?
Don't worry about it.
You're just
Chat's
looking up. You're just constantly looking off in the fourth wall. It's like trying to get
Like, yo,
straight up.
chat, it's going crazy out here.
Hey, Irving, what
Yeah.
was the butler's name? Sir Bentley?
Barrel. Here, let me type that in.
Barrel.
The barrel.
Barrel.
Where did I say this?
Butler. Knowledge about son. Did we get the daughter's name?
You did not.
Gotcha.
Like, as far as I know, is Henry is the
Someone
name of the
relevant
child. We're
will
looking.
be acquired
like-
later.
Why am I zoomed all the way out?
But you
No.
enter into the garden, and yeah, those clouds are definitely doing some magical, happy dappy stuff, and you get
Bro, this
some
is-
happy stuff out of these things. And
Man, this
is
is
a
working
crazy
on me.
word.
I can't even breathe.
the plants are
Okay,
exotic, and you see carnivorous plants all over the place. The sunset's peeling in from the ceiling, and
Whoa.
standing right in front is this tall
Alright, guys.
man.
Is anyone else feeling the type of way right now? It's kind of. Woo! It's a little different out here.
No.
Just
I
me.
just feel like I always do.
Mary's like kind of waving herself, and like her hair is burning a little brighter than usual.
And
Sorry.
I have a problem. That's why I just made this.
So I'll walk up to the guy.
hello.
Hello. Hi. Sorry to bother you. My name is Winslow. Winslow Tumbletooth. And, we're helping the king find his son. Could you help us?
God damn.
Oh, of
Did
course.
you look at it?
Yeah, because they're all stacked on top of each other,
It's so gross.
including Mexican Mr. Bojangles.
Oh.
When you said Shreya was looking out and like we couldn't see her face, but like brooding, I'm like, well, this is immediately where I went.
I love that. The butler looks down at you, Winslow, and he puts a hand out to shake your hand. Yes, Yes, of course. Oh, the king had told me you would be coming.
So the king said you looked after Henry? Right, it's Henry, right?
Yes.
Okay. When's the last time you saw Henry?
Oh, it was 15 days ago.
15 days!
It's been quite a while since the son has gone missing. Our prince. Oh, I just stepped away for a second to grab Princess Alora a snack, and she feels responsible for being hungry at the time. And oh, that poor girl.
Where's the princess now?
Roll me a perception check.
I was a quick second. You say Allura?
Alora.
How the fuck I even spell that?
She asked for a snack?
She
How the fuck I spell Princess
People get-
Allura?
People get hungry, Winslow.
she thinks that if she hadn't requested a snack,
Oh, there it is.
I would still be here to keep the prince from being whisked away. And she feels deeply responsible for asking for me to leave.
Are we all rolling perception?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Oh shit. Cool. Hang on.
Well, shit.
Nope.
Nice.
I get it. Most polarizing character. Thank you, Mr. Bojangles, but somehow your no eyes have great perception.
Hell yeah. All right.
And
She's over there.
So,
Owl got a 20.
so Mr. Bonejangles,
How the fuck did the owl get a 20?
the owl.
The skeleton, the squirrel, and the owl all get a
this owl's
20.
Great at perception.
My
You
goodness.
all hear crying off in the distance around these bushes. And it sounds like a little girl crying. Bernie and Estrella, you guys are just too distracted by the happy clouds that you don't hear. You hear something's happening, but you don't quite. You can't figure it out. You're too distracted.
Bring out here like, sheesh.
Mr. Barrel,
Yeah.
how old is Henry?
Henry is about 11 years old.
Oh my.
Damn.
Is he?
He looked older, but okay.
He sure did.
Looked a lot older.
Looking like Timothy
checked the
Chalamet over there. Irvin, you gave a picture of Timothy Chalamet. That is not an 11-year-old. That boy is on a rocket freeing the people for June.
And Alora is the same age?
No, our Princess Alora is 7 years old.
I swear to Christ, Irving, you better give me a picture of a child.
And
Yeah, she's up
there are
here.
no additional guards assigned to you?
Wait, is she?
No,
Okay, that one might be.
it is usually I keeping track of them and one guard outside of the garden at all times. But the only people here at the time were I, the princess and prince, and Lady Eveline, the gardener.
Lady Eveline. Gotcha.
Which I will spell that as well.
Gardener.
Winslow is taking notes on a tiny little flip book. Pat,
We
use
got the
first
king's
one.
name right.
All.
I'm glad we're all taking. Me and you were taking notes.
Was she born with it, or is it you?
We can compare notes later.
that was fucking good, Rob. That was fucking good. All right.
So, it was just the three of you with no additional security.
No, this room, there is only one entrance, and you're standing in front of it. And we only keep 2 guards outside at all times because of that fact.
And the guards outside were not present when he was taken?
They were, and neither of them saw anything. They never left their post, and we even use memory magic to peeve into their heads, and neither of them looked anywhere else except for in front of those doors.
Wait, is it?
Invasive but effective.
Is there not But so the queen is the big magic person on deck, right?
Yes.
So if the guards didn't see anything, and maybe I don't know, they got kidnapped like up from up above, shouldn't you be able to like have like a sphere around the castle just in case weird stuff comes straight down and causes trouble?
Unfortunately, our queen is not proficient in that type of magic. She's more of a... how do I say this without offending our queen? She more is for
Okay, I'm
party
saying this out.
tricks, if you will.
I'm saying this out of character.
Yes.
Ornery old bitch.
You
In
know,
character.
What is Bonejangles doing while we're having this conversation?
He's just
He's going towards the princess, right?
he's just peeking around the bush, trying not to scare her.
Jet, the queen sounds sus.
yeah. As you turn the corner, you see this little girl sitting, crying her eyes out. This is what she looks like.
Girl, that is too much hair.
You know, but I've seen it though.
Yeah, she has curly blonde hair. She's wearing a sky blue dress adorned with silver jewelry. You can see Mr. Bojangles that she's been crying for a long time. And she doesn't even see you as she's crying into her hands, wiping snot from her nose. Do you approach her any more than that?
Just very cautiously, like, oop. Casually remembering that I'm a fucking skeleton.
She looks.
Because I was like,
Hi. Hello there.
Hi. You're a skeleton?
Yeah. I know, it's weird, right?
My brother liked skeletons.
I heard that from your dad. Yeah. Me and my friends are helping your dad look for your brother.
Oh, please, I didn't mean to ask for a cookie.
Dude, not gonna lie, I have no idea what the hell you just said.
She said
yeah.
she didn't mean to ask for a cookie.
Oh, okay. No, I mean,
Oh shit.
I don't eat cookies, but you know, I'm sure everybody else likes cookies. It's fine. It's fine.
Mom's cookies are the best.
That's a sentence right there, let me tell you.
Hey,
Couldn't
you want to
resist.
see? Do you want to see something neat? And I just go and put the bongo down in front of her. I can do magic with this.
Magic?
I'm just gonna like just faintly just hit the bongo like a little bit, like, and use prestidigitation cantrip and just make a bunch of little like fake butterflies come out of it.
Oh, roll me a performance check.
Hooray!
Let's
Hopefully
see
this will not suck.
Let's see how good you do.
Okay. Do I give like proficiency on that or some shit? Because I have.
I would hope so.
I have proficiency in bongo.
You know, that's,
So-
that's good.
Do I add that to performance?
Yes.
Okay, so that should be a +2 after this. So, so it'll be a 15 then. I don't know why it's not showing up still.
Alright, so with the 15, you make some great,
Let me just put that down. Boom, there we go.
hey Mike, we can hear your,
Michael, turn down the anime.
But with the 15, you
Sorry
can,
about
you're good. You make some pretty good music. The kid starts clapping along with in tune with you, keeping in beat with you, and she starts giggling. That's cool.
Yeah, I can do lots of magic with. Maybe even more magic if I get much better.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
And a woman.
I play bongos.
And it's a Fey woman. She's almost looking like she's in her mid 30s, mid 40s. She around that kind of ballpark for an elf, as much as elves age. Um, Estrella, you would know her as a high elf, um, being type
That
above
explains a
yourself.
lot.
Yes, and she's wearing a giant, uh, not cotton, like woven sweater, a scarf wrapped around her shoulders. She has red ruby eyes, and she looks really kind as she walks up to you. And the rest of the party, you all see her as well. And Burrell leads you guys back to her.
Now, is she obviously like a Fey woman? Like, obviously she's like hiding it a little bit.
No, she's very obviously Fey.
Wait, I thought this country. What made the people don't like? Sorry.
I mean, she does work in the castle.
I know, but at the same time, it's like the people were kind of just like not okay with not humans.
Right, but the king is extremely okay with non-humans.
Oh, you're you're right. You're right.
It almost seems like he prefers them.
Hey, lady, do you live here or do you just work here?
It's a little bit of both. I live and work here. She points off into the corner of the. Wow, my words escape me. Into the corner here, and you see a giant wooden cabin with stairs leading into them, and a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
So the townspeople not like you?
They don't like many Fae that are around and into this country.
Kind of got that idea. You're just kind of the first one I've seen besides like my friends.
Oh,
These are my
there's
friends.
two of us that are pretty high up there in the castle.
Who's the other one?
It is I and Jalko, the Fae ambassador.
Falco.
Bastard. Write that down for me. Is Uwe Lian, is that the lady we're talking to?
No, that's the queen.
That's the queen. God, there's so many names. Fucking hate
Yuvaline
fans.
is the lady that's
There's so many
in
names.
front
God,
of
I hate
you.
fans. That's what I asked, and then you just sent me. What the fuck?
That's
So
you,
Jelko is
Yes, Mike.
this lady.
So you mentioned that, well, Beryl mentioned that you were present when Henry was disappeared?
Well, I was here in the sense that I was in the same room. I was tending to my wild berries there in the back, and when I was kneeled over, grasping at what I thought was a beetle coming to eat my wild berries, I heard Beryl scream out, "Where's the prince?" And I turned around, and he said that he had been missing. I didn't see much. I was protecting my wild berries at the time.
You didn't hear anything?
No, I only heard Beryl say, "I'll go get you a cookie." She like scrunches up her shoulders and kind of mimicking the butler next to you guys. And, "I'll go get you a cookie, young princess." And that was it. And I heard the princess say, "Okay." And, well, I did hear shuffling in those mushrooms over there. She points off to the corner here.
Alright, be back in a second.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna go fight for his life.
No, actually.
But I didn't think anything of it, since I was also wrestling over here. But usually there are beetles all over the place, so I was like, oh, it must not be anything, as usual. Beetles all over this
So,
place. She turns to
you-
look about right beneath your on your hat, Winslow,
Mhm.
and there's a beetle on the tip of your hat. It's like one of those. It looks almost like a cockroach, but with 2 extra legs.
Gotcha. So Winslow will reach up and let it climb onto his finger, and he'll kind of look up at her and say,
So, you frequently go out of your way to protect your plants individually?
Well, of course. I am the gardener after all. It is my duty to keep this place lovely for the princess and the queen. She'll turn to look at the princess with a little sadness in her eyes.
Uh-huh.
So no one had
I would like
eyes
to
on
roll
the
insight, please.
Yes. Oh. Are you trying to see if she's lying?
I absolutely am.
She is being very sincere. She saw nothing, and she's very into her plants, and she really wants to make this place a beautiful place for the princess and the queen. She's being very what's the word I'm looking for? But you get what I'm saying. She means what she says.
So no one had eyes on the prince at the time?
Well, no.
Apparently not.
I guess we investigate the mushrooms. Yeah. Freaking owl.
I would like to roll investigation on the mushrooms. And specifically the walls around the mushrooms. What are these made of?
It is stone. So yes, roll me that investigation. And it's like brick stone, like castle. Ooh.
Hey.
So, Winslow, you are going and looking at the mushrooms and looking at the stone walls, and you do find a loose stone, like a loose brick.
Okay. I'm going to try to shuffle it out of place.
So you pull it out and you go to look inside, and you see that it's a dead end, but there is a note inside.
So it's over here?
It's like right in the corner over here.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it won't let me get in there. But yeah, I'll pull it out and I'll attempt to read it.
So you go to read this note, and it's written in very fancy handwriting, and all it says is Jocko knows. And that's it.
Interesting.
Wait, so the lady knows?
No.
No.
The ambassador.
Yeah.
Oh, the ambassador. Okay, I put.
Nope. Hold on.
Estrella, what are you doing while all of this is happening?
I'm just keeping an eye on everything and assessing it from my military background and seeing if there is any other means of entrance into this room.
Looking around, you do see that unless somebody carved out a hole in the walls or the windows above, there's really only one entrance in here.
The windows don't open or anything?
No, from what it looks like, this entire place is just glass, and so there's nothing opens to let air in or anything. The door is the only thing here.
Okay.
I mean, if you give me 10 minutes, I could ritual cast, detect magic, but I'm pretty sure it would cause my head to explode because we're surrounded by magic right now.
This entire place is just magic.
Bill, Lady Evelyn, do you recognize his handwriting?
I thought Evelyn was the queen. That's Evelyn?
No, she's the gardener.
That's usually.
Yeah, Evelyn's the gardener.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Evelyn will look down at it. She'll tilt her glasses a little bit, and no, I don't. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Sir Beryl?
Let me. He'll look down at it and kind of tilt his head. Yes, that's Diablo's handwriting. He's the captain of the guard.
Okay, then. Yeah, we know how to spell Diablo, okay?
Look, just in case. Just to be on the safe side.
We have to go talk to Satan, guy.
So, the captain of the guard leaves a note in the garden that says, Jelko knows, and the guards outside didn't see anything. Fascinating. I think we have a few different people to question.
At least
And
two.
The guards? Well, the guards, so two there. Diablo and Jelko.
Wow, we've doubled. We've doubled.
So, where should we go first?
Yes.
Actually, Estrella, you might be able to build a significant rapport with Diablo, the guard captain.
Yeah, you're
It's possible.
a punchy, slashy, hitty type.
Yes.
By the by, were the guards outside human?
Yes, they were.
And Diablo, is he human?
Yes, he is also human, yes.
Uh-huh.
Unexpected that name from a human, but okay.
This is all starting to come together.
Is it?
Well, clearly. They mentioned about some sort of uprising happening in the city. There's clearly a sort of, well, prejudice against fey creatures, and fey creatures seem to have some sort of favoritism from the king. The king seems to be putting some sort of priority on fey folk, but in the city, there's clearly a different story being told. I have every reason to believe that a ransom note could very well appear.
Nope. Who left?
It's Zach, it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Winslow, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Just don't go spreading that around, okay? There's, because you know.
Exactly.
Can I do the
Is this
same?
visual?
Because I'm like,
Thanks for checking
keeping
in. I'm
it
still a piece of garbage.
What did you say?
Holy
Zach?
shit!
What was that?
I asked if I could also make a perception check as I'm like keeping an eagle eye on this whole situation.
Yes, you
Al
can.
will also make one. Al got a 19.
Oh,
Oh,
ouch.
No one sees shit, and I'm behind this lady, so.
Okay, so the owl will poke at you, Winslow, and kind of peck at you, but not really doing anything to harm you. You know, it's kind of getting your attention.
Yeah.
And it kind of points a claw towards Evelyn, and he's doing this very subtly to not like spark anybody else's attention. And you look at Evelyn, she's a really sad. She's very distraught, and she also looks like she hasn't slept in days, even for an elf. So like this girl looks stressed.
There's definitely more to this city than meets the eye.
Yeah, all the Fae have been just like fucked up.
Tell
Is
me,
there a plague
have
going
you been
around?
having trouble sleeping?
Oh, yes, you see, I usually just need to go into a small trance for a couple of hours, but I I've been worried about the prince so badly that I haven't been doing that, unfortunately.
Well, you shouldn't have to worry anymore.
Dreams or
We're on the
just
case.
insomnia?
I'm just worried about the prince's whereabouts. I was right here and I couldn't do anything, and now the princess blames herself, and she's just a child. She doesn't understand. It has nothing to do with her. Oh,
Well,
I hope he's safe.
he will be. For now, we should go question those other guys. Any input on where we go next?
Diablo should be training in the garden, in the, training ground on the other side of the castle, and Joggle should be getting ready to go back home at this time. He should still be in his office. You may have
Oh,
walked
shit,
past
talk
him
to him
on his
first.
way here. His office is right across from the throne room, you see.
Ah, yes. Satchel Boy. Got it.
Let's go hunt him down.
Elf Daddy number 3 got it.
Elf Daddy number 3.
Because we had the carriage driver, the king, and him, and then the butler.
Wait, is
So he lives outside the castle?
Butler Jalco?
Yes. Butler is Burrell, the man standing in front of you.
There's so many.
Jelko's the guy we're gonna go talk to.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Yes, Jalco lives in the Fey district on the other side of the city.
I might actually have that note. It's dumb.
You may have seen it on your way into Nemea.
The question is are either of you familiar with the uprising happening in the city?
No, I had no clue. I tend to stay out of business of others except for the princess and the princes. And occasionally
Yes,
Burrell. She kind of looks up at him and then turns away. You see Burrell kind of turn a little bit red.
Well, okay. So, where are we going? Let's go. Jelko?
Yeah.
Jelko.
Mm-hmm.
Jelko? Jelko. Jelko.
You can stop saying Jelko now.
It's the Lord of Joking.
Mr. Bojangles just gonna get up and just pat the princess on the head and be like, "Hey, are you guys ready for me to make you all sad? Especially Irving, because he
no.
knows stuff."
Oh no.
He'd be like, "It's okay. We'll get him back."
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You'll be okay, Vasha. Good. I mean, Alora.
She'll look
Hey, you like that? You like that there?
She'll look up at you and give a little nod, and she'll bang on your bongo once and go, "Please save my brother."
I'm sure he's fine. He's just lost somewhere.
Okay. And she'll
Then he's
twirl
gonna
her
join everybody.
dress.
He's gonna go join everybody else now.
Who the fuck? Is that a guard?
Yeah,
This Assassin's Creed looking motherfucker?
yeah, that was the guard who escorted you.
I'm
okay,
just looking at him closer now.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had tried to like zoom out, and I ended up zooming out on the window and not the game, so I was like really far away for a while.
Yeah, you didn't know it's because you were busy fighting for your life.
I'm not like I won, so I'm not done yet. I gotta keep fighting, but yeah, that
Winslow
happens as it happens.
is like at full pace.
Oh, Winslow's pissed.
Winslow's grooving.
Just wants to
Holy
make sure he
shit!
catches you.
It's
He's
like
got a
that.
movement speed of 40.
It's
He's
like
got
that.
a what?
It's like that meme of Kirby's fucking pissed, except it's Winslow.
You walk up to the door.
Wow!
And, you see this tall, thin man still doing what he was doing. You guys walked by him before, kind of like rushing through papers, and it looks like he's
You
gathering
bolstering him
up
for a second?
hmm
Liz-
He looks like he's
Yeah.
trying to gather up for the day. At one point, you hear his stomach rumble, and you hear him mutter under his breath, "Oh, I'm late. Oh, she's gonna be mad if I don't get home for dinner. Oh,
He's
did I-
old man elf Matt Smith.
Oh God, where did I play
Not
that?
old
He
Matt
looks like
Smith.
that. No, I see
You
that.
know? Now that you mention that,
He's gonna
So
climb on
Winslow's
TARDIS
just
and
gonna
just
I'm
disappear.
assuming the door is open.
yeah, it's like wide open.
Excellent.
get back in
Winslow's
there.
just gonna walk in.
You walk in here.
I'm gonna lean against one of the door frames, broodingly, with a spear over my shoulder or my lance over my shoulder.
Broodingly.
Oh, hell yeah. Good cop, bad cop. I love it.
Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm running late. Mrs. made dinner. Beef stew.
Unfortunately, you're gonna be a little late.
Oh, I am already late. You see, I should not have taken that new job.
New job?
Oh yes, you see, I'm putting statues up in front of the garden. In order
You
to.
are? Are you making them?
Oh, I have to order the parts. You see, all the way across Beirut. It's really hard to get material when you're this far south.
War never changes. I'll be right back again.
So I'm trying to
So-
get the pieces. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Of course. Sorry, we haven't been formally introduced. My name is Winslow Tumbletoo. I'll allow my compatriots to introduce themselves.
Bernie's off having a midlife crisis again or something. I don't.
Yeah,
Bernie's dissociating. Um,
Yes.
Estrella will just give him a look and not say anything, just like a very, very slight nod.
ooh,
It's a pleasure.
indeed.
Winslow, cut to the chase. Show him the letter.
Of course. So, Mr. Jelko, what do you know of the whereabouts of young Henry?
Oh dear, oh me, oh the poor prince. Yeah, kind of leans over and leans back against the chair.
Going to stand here with the person with the
I
pole.
wish I knew
Start.
where he was. Oh, this just had to happen right when I was about to strike us a new trade deal. Oh, goodness me.
Fascinating.
I know nothing, unfortunately. I was not here that night. I was at home eating dinner. I heard about it the next day when I walked into the castle. I heard that the prince had gone missing in the garden, and I was so distraught. I was so distraught.
Yes, about that.
I got 11.
He's being sincere, but he's got this kind of look about him.
Save us, Australia.
Australia.
Did you just say Australia?
Yes.
I
Favoritism.
mean, I can't be mad. It's funny.
Australia.
Yeah, we have
roll
fa-
it. Could you roll
favor-
it?
You want me to roll insight?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Double 20s.
Ooh.
Hot damn!
This man knows something's happening in the behind the scenes. You see that he's got sweat on the back of his head. A little. He's wiping. He's clamoring. A couple of his papers are falling out of his bag. It's like he's in a rush to leave here, but not because of the prince. And not because of dinner.
He has to poop.
In fact, Estrella, roll me a perception with advantage.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Wow!
you are rolling high
Go
tonight.
you!
Oh,
Damn,
no.
Vegas with them odds.
You
Right?
look up, Jocko, up and down. You see down at his satchel, and you see papers that say on the top of them, like just peeking out to where you have to really look to see it, and it says list of Fae in the city. And then right at the corner, just sticking out, you see just the letter P, followed by a couple of other letters.
Okay. So Stray's gonna like stand up straighter instead of leaning against the wall, brace her lance against her shoulder, and like walk right up into his face and be like, "You don't want to lie to us.
Just gotta go.
We're here on the
Get
behest
away
of the
from
king,
door.
and I'm sure you don't want to anger his majesty.
No, I would never.
So you'll tell us everything you know."
Roll me an intimidation check.
Damn.
Can I
Not good.
Oh no.
hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and hand her a pamphlet on intimidation, because that is an artificer's version of the guidance cantrip.
Ooh.
I love that.
Okay, so what do I do then?
I think that's a D4.
Toss an extra d4.
Okay. He's kind of shimmering a little bit. He's not too afraid of you, but he looks down and he's like, I swear I know nothing about the kidnapping, but I do know about the he kind of looks over you guys' shoulders, the uprising.
Let's show him the letter.
Indeed you do.
And I pull out the letter.
Yeah.
And I think you should tell us everything.
Apparently that's from Diablo.
Diablo knows. Oh no.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder, but not in a like comforting way. Maybe grip a little bit too hard with my 20 strength. And just be like, tell us what's going on.
I
Oh shit. Hang on. I didn't mean to do that. I was getting rid of it.
Oops.
Ignore it.
There's supposed to be a meeting, a secret meeting tonight for the uprising. I was rushing home to make sure that my son did not attend it, because he is wanting to participate. And that is all I know. That I don't know anything about the prince, I swear.
So the uprising is on the part of the Fae.
Yes, it's happening tonight at the tavern, but in order to be let into the meeting, you have to get the secret password.
Which is?
I don't know it, but there is a fawn in the library in the Fae district he has the password. I beat it out of my son to get this information so that I could make sure to stop him at every turn.
Ouch.
I'm
He didn't tell
gonna
you.
squeeze a little harder.
Hey.
He could get hurt. The humans already hate us enough. And we don't need to make it any worse. The king has done so much for us.
Indeed.
They're going to make everything worse. He fought so hard to get me this position to help. I've been trying to get them everything they wanted. They got unlimited food, and we even lessened the work conditions, but they're so angry. They haven't forgotten.
Haven't forgotten what?
Well, you heard of why we were segregated as we were, correct?
Yeah, because of the
It might have
training
been
mishap.
glossed over.
Yes, the king had segregated us 32 years ago when there was a training accident, and the Fae blamed the humans, but the humans had no idea what they were talking about. It sparked the
Interesting.
uprising 32 years ago. I'm surprised you had not heard of it until now. It's quite well known. At least
Sounds
in
like
the
They're from
mayor.
quite far away.
Oh, I see.
Sounds
Say,
like we need to get someone human married to someone who's Fey, and
I like where your head's at. But let's find the prince first.
also yes.
I'll
So,
let him go.
Mr. Junko, you don't believe that this uprising would have anything to do with taking the prince, would you?
Oh no. I couldn't imagine there could being any correlation between the two.
Interesting.
Hitting the button. Yeah!
Ooh,
Hell yeah, dude.
there's a lot of nat 20s tonight. He knows a lot. He knows a lot more than he's letting on. He's speaking very truthfully to you, but he definitely knows something. He is,
Like half truths.
yeah.
So, Winslow will speak up.
So,
It's a lie by omission.
you know, you're not wrong.
Actually, you made the insight check. I shouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
What
Just
do you-
gonna slowly just pat on the bongos and. So, I've been dead. Do you wanna know what I've seen?
Uh, sure.
It's not pleasant.
Oh,
And chances are, if we have to go talk to Diablo, he'll know we talked to you. And you might see it just as I have. Very,
Okay.
very soon.
uh, the, the Fae would never harm the prince. They
So they do have him.
no, he'll.
The prince is the king's son, and he's done so much for you. If you know anything about, well, where he might be, it would be a nice way to repay him.
No, I swear I don't know anything of it. He'll take out a piece of paper, the paper that Estrella was looking at earlier that said list of Fae in the city, and he'll pull out a file, and at the top of the pages you see written across of it, Henry the Second.
Yeah, that's him.
And we're gonna take a human break.
Human break!
Interesting.
We are going to take a quick 15-minute break, and we'll be...
Hopefully Bernie will be back by then.
Good luck to you, Bernie. But yeah, we will be back in 15 minutes. I'm
Going dark.
going down for 15. We will see you guys at 8... God, I can't keep track of time. 8:55.